me again, driving again. Nothing new there. So today I'm wondering about social media in general. Well, what I've noticed, and you guys probably have too, I'm sure, is that not only is it not social, and I don't care if you're like Blue Sky or Threads or X or wherever the heck you feel comfortable, but it seems like social media is starting to reflect actual society in some ways, in that, and maybe this is an algorithmic thing, but maybe it's I seem to keep seeing the same small group of people. It's almost like my neighborhood. And don't get the wrong idea, I like the people I follow and that I partner with and communicate with and whatever, but that's not why I'm on social. Like, why am I in such a small space? Not geographically, obviously. So that's something that I find to be interesting. Is that a natural evolution of social? And if so, what does that mean? Well, A, for business. If you're on social, are you still talking to the same crowd that you always talk to, which is great to stay in touch, but doesn't really build your customer base. And I guess my other observation on social today and as of late is, you hear Gary Vee and those guys talking about live selling, and that's a big thing, especially on like TikTok and some of the other platforms starting to pick it up a little faster. But it's not just live selling. I think it feels like all selling now. And I think that's problematic. I think that's part of the reason why people are, leaving, say, traditional cable TV for something they have more control over. Can I get rid of the ads, or the veiled ads, which is the newest, or at least more evolved way of selling on social. They try to tell you a story now, a multi-frame story, and then they bring you back to some product. And honestly, from a branding standpoint, which is really all I care about, I think you feel cheated. Personally, I kind of get pissed. It's kind of like, well, then search for, this to see how this ends. And you don't find that out till the end either. Much in the same way that the internet presents you with teaser headlines that are designed to just tell you absolutely nothing so you can stay on longer for scrolls and impressions and time on site, for their metrics on the site end. So I can't talk for too long, but I kind of feel like social in its current form is dying. It's been co-opted by the typical greed, and this is a platform we could sell on and reach more people. But unfortunately, it seems to be becoming almost all that. And I'm not really sad about that or happy. I don't really have any, heartfelt opinion about it. I guess for me, the question is, well, where's that going to go? What's the alternative to that? Because people get tired of being sold to. And people really want to go on social, a lot of them anyway, to be social. So I am kind of wondering, what do we think think's next? Something's going to fill this vacuum, because I've noticed more and more people are spending less and less time, scrolling. And I would love to say, people are going to start reading and getting together in real life again. That would be probably the best psychologically for most folks. But something will inevitably replace it, some other format. Maybe that's an ad-free format. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. But I am curious. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts? I got to pay attention to the road now. So, GoPro, stop recording.